In the video game series Overwatch, players are introduced to a colorful world and a wide cast of characters they're able to play as. Overwatch as a game plays like other first-person shooters, though the heroes one would play as serve a variety of different playstyles. Blizzard Entertainment has made a game widely known for having a diverse cast of characters that allow anyone to jump in and pick their hero. Though this diversity raises an issue, when exposing the game to such a wide audience, how does Blizzard show off every character available? The short answer is they don't. Instead, Blizzard Entertainment chose to focus on one character as the face of the series entirely, appearing in their trailers, animated shorts, comic books, and other forms of media. I will be looking into how Blizzard took the character Tracer and they built her through the various forms of media to stand as a representation of the series as a whole. As a reflection of the game's world, Tracer's design was made colorful and adventurous, with this design being placed center stage in the Overwatch reveal trailer. Tracer's origin story was given depth through her own animated shorts, told through the voice actress narrating the story over illustrations. When expanding her story through the comics, focus was given on her own personal life and relationship, with the comic Reflections showing Tracer going through her own contained story. I will look into how each form of media was used to build upon Tracer's character and make her into a character that players are able to become invested in. Starting off with Tracer's design as a reflection of Overwatch's world, I will look at her concept art and appearance in the first reveal trailer. Expressed through the art of Overwatch, the design team designed Tracer to embody optimism within a chaotic world in need of heroes. As work progressed, the design team refined Tracer into an inspirational hero, someone who embodied hope and optimism of the futuristic world of Overwatch. Tracer is given a colorful costume that matches her cheerful personality, and we see her act heroic as she fights the two antagonists within the museum. Though Tracer isn't the only character taking part in the museum brawl, she is giving a great emphasis over the others. When the fighting leaves the museum, Tracer is given the last words of the trailer, saying the world can always use more heroes, before zooming back into the action. These last words are made to stick with players and serve as a call to come and play the game. Moving forward towards the character's origin story, Tracer as well as other characters were given fleshed out backstories through animated still illustrations, with narration from their respected voice actors. Returning to the art of Overwatch, the design team expressed a lack of character when creating the animations, feeling characters like Tracer weren't being given the proper spotlight. The book reads, "It didn't feel as if Tracer was getting her day in the sun. It wasn't until the team decided to have Tracer's voice actress narrate the story that the pieces started falling into place. By having Tracer tell her own backstory, the audience can form a better attachment to her as a character, knowing how she found her place in the strange cast that fills the game's story." Continuing to the final form of media I like to talk about is Tracer's personal character growth expressed within the digital comic Reflections. In the comic, we follow Tracer on Christmas Eve as she tries to find a present, with the comic throwing the hero into a more relatable story than the larger grand adventures she and the other characters have been shown in. Moving through the story, we see Tracer continue to help people during her search, struggle to find the gift as stores sell out and close, and by the end miraculously receive the gift she has been looking for. However, a surprising twist in the story is when it's revealed that the gift was intended for her girlfriend. The reveal within the comic shows a new side of Tracer, with Blizzard commenting to news sites like IGN how this reveal fleshes out Tracer more as a person. As with any aspect of character's background, their sexuality is just one part of what makes a hero who they are. The comic used the Christmas setting to tell a cheerful personal story that added to Tracer's character, building upon what the other mediums have done already. In summary, Blizzard built Tracer as a character that can symbolize what Overwatch is through the various forms of media used. Her colorful design and cheerful personality matches the general feeling of the world displayed through the trailers and gameplay. Her presence within the animated shorts show her own personal story to give players further added depth. Through the self-contained storylines presented through comics is development of Tracer as a normal person, showing her personal life and relationship outside the conflicts that players are used to within the game. Tracer stands as a prime example of how Blizzard went about creating their characters and world, as well as how they go about using various forms of media to give interested players more to dive into and enjoy. If anyone is interested in learning more about Tracer or the other characters in Overwatch, you can find the trailers, animations, and comics on playoverwatch.com, as well as the Art of Overwatch book available online to purchase.